Hey YouTube, so I totally forgot to film an intro to the video you're about to watch. I did a review of the Rare Beauty line, including an all-day wear test of the foundation. I hope you enjoy it. Just a reminder that Sephora days are happening October 30th and run to November the 9th. This is the 10, 15, and 20% off sale. This might be an opportunity for you to pick up some makeup or some skincare that you had your eye on. And if you're a new subscriber to my channel, welcome. So let's get to the video. So I am on my way to the mall. I'm going to pick up the Rare Beauty foundation. I just picked up today the Bliss matte blush, and a balm came with it. I already have the concealer, and I think I might pick up the liquid liner as well, because you know how I love to tightline that under the eyelashes. And then I'll do a full review of all the makeup. I'm curious to see if the foundation is good for drier or more mature skin. So yeah, we'll do a full wear test and see how we like it. I'm going to take you guys with me en route to the mall.
It is definitely winter here.
That's where your eye makeup is so important.
So let's start with the foundation. Right, so I pulled it out of the box. Sorry, I got interrupted there. And then this is the bottle. Cute. And the topper is meant for people who are having issues with arthritis, so it's supposed to be a lot easier to open. It's kind of cute too. Okay, another larger doe foot applicator. Has a bit of a smell, not really sure. Chemically smell maybe. Okay, so I'm gonna do half my face with a damp beauty blender, new foundation, new beauty blender, and then the other half I'll do with a brush. I've got the Morphe one, so I'm gonna use that. So let's start with this side doing the, I'm gonna put, I won't redunk it, I'm gonna leave that, that's quite a bit actually. And then I'm gonna take my beauty blender. Okay. I'm gonna say the coverage is very light. Like lighter than you think it's going to be. Let's see what it's like with the other one. The only thing I don't like is the display at Sephora puts the shade names, but it doesn't put what the shade range is. So normally you go, it's light, medium, neutral, light, medium, warm. That doesn't exist at Sephora. So my recommendation to you is if you want to buy it and you want to go in person, I would go online first, look at all the shades, maybe use the shade finder to pick out what exact shade you want. Because once you get to the store, it's not listed there, it's just the numbers. And with COVID, you can't test anything. So you kind of have to guess or buy where you think you want your shade, buy one up, one down, and then, you know, see what happens. And I guess you could return the other one you don't like. It's pretty light. I realize I'm putting a lot more on, but I'm kind of curious. Okay, so definitely it's a little bit fuller if you're going to use a brush. It's not bad. Up close, it looks okay. but anyways, let's see how it goes. Let's see if it oxidizes. And then I'm just going to add a little bit under my neck. And it's a little bit runnier consistency than I thought. I thought it'd be a little bit thicker. I'm just going to add this here because my neck is lighter than my face, so. So from far away, it actually looks pretty good. Like, I look pretty filtered. If you can see it, I can see myself in the monitor. Let's just do a little extra dab there. Okay. Not bad. But yeah, definitely the side that I used the sponge on, I need a little more. It's not enough coverage, and it's going to look like I forgot to put makeup on this side. So I just put a little bit more in here. And we'll just add that in there. Just going to put whatever's left over on my eyes. Sorry. Okay. Next, we're going to go on to the concealer. So concealer, it's like a baby version of the foundation. Sorry. There we go. And this one, I'm in the 130N. I went quite a bit lighter. I actually went up to the 160. I did get that one, but I didn't really like it. So I went a little bit lighter, and I'll show you what the applicator looks like. It's like that, and it's a little more pointy. Now it's going to come across pretty white. I'll show you when I put it on. It's going to look really white. It's not that white though. Once you start to blend it in, and I am going to use my beauty blender for this. It's actually going to look like a highlight, but I found the concealer did oxidize a little bit, so you can go a little bit lighter if you want a little bit more of a highlighted look. But I do like the consistency. I've been wearing it for the last couple of weeks, and it is a nice consistency all on its own. And even for women who have some wrinkles or some dry skin in there, it still looks really nice. Okay, let's do the other side. Put a little right there, and I'm going to put a little up there. Just put a little to add a little light in the chin area, and I'm just going to do a little up here as well. Okay, so you can't see it, but it's super, super dry already here. I'm getting a lot of dry skin right here. Oh, shoot. Okay, that's all right. We're going to keep going. I need just a smidge more. Okay. So far though, the overall color is pretty good for having to guess. I think it actually worked out pretty good. It's just that my skin looks really dry. But we're going to keep going. Okay, I put a little bit of mascara on while my battery was charging. So this is the Benefit Roller Lash. Great mascara. And I added a little bit of bronzer on my forehead. And this is the Anastasia Beverly Hills in the color Rich Amber. I'll show you the color as well. So just on my forehead, I'm not going to put anything on my cheeks because we're going to do the blush, the Bliss blush. So when Selena, when they first launched here in Canada, the Sephora in my areas and online were completely sold out. So I missed the first round, and then the second round came. We missed that one too, but they did come out with this little mini pack. Just gonna see, get it in focus. There we go. It comes with a mini Bliss blush. It's a matte shade, not a dewy shade, and a mini lip balm in the color Thankful. So let's open it up. Oh, cute. Look how cute the little blush is. Oops, I'm hiding the name there. How adorable. Okay. Little tiny doe foot applicator. How cute. So I'm not going to put any bronzer or anything else here. I just want to see what the blush looks like. And watching other YouTubers, it looked like a little goes a long way. So I'm just going to dab 3 little dots right there. And I'm just going to use my finger and I'm just going to blend it in. It's super pretty. I'm going to add just a smidge more, because I don't have any bronzer on and I'm quite pale, so I'm just going to add a little bit more. Wow, that's a really pretty color. And let's do 3 little ones like that. I'll definitely put more on that side. The texture is very moussey, so it feels very, very soft on your skin and truly just blends effortlessly. I see why it was sold out. I see why everyone likes it. It's beautiful. I'm gonna add a little more. Because why not? Who said there's too much blush? Wow, that's super, super pretty. Ooh, I think this is going to be my new favorite. That's lovely. Then why don't we do the balm at the same time? I am going to take off the lip gloss that I have on. I had the Fenty Diamond Balm on. So this is the little tiny tube. The camera's having a problem with its overexposed, I think. And then it's super small. But I love these for carrying in your purse, especially when you go out with your girlfriends, you can take your tiny little purse and nothing fits in there, but it looks really pretty. That's what I saved these for. And because it's a balm, I'm not going to use a lip liner because this is the whole point of a balm. Should be pretty soft. It's not tacky. Really, it has a fine fragrance, but nothing, it's not too sweet, it's not too flowery. It went on really well. It's a little more brown than I thought. I thought it'd be a little more pink, to be honest. But yet, a very pretty color nonetheless. And it feels very soft, so I guess we'll see how it wears. Yeah, no, it's super pretty. And the last thing I bought was the liquid eyeliner. Again, my white packaging. There we go. So, same thing. I'm going to tight line under my eyelash with it. Ooh, it looks like a pen. Where's the name? There we go. Let's check out the felt. Look at the felt tip on that. That's gorgeous. Okay, so it's the same. Oh, sorry. So the price for this was $20 Canadian, and you got a 0.11 fluid ounces in the blush, and the balm is 0.026 fluid ounces for the little mini balm. This, do we have a fluid ounce? This is 0.03 fluid ounces, which is the same as the Roller Lash one that I used last week. And the tip is really good as well. So same thing, I'm just gonna underline my lashes there. Wow, it goes on really easily. There's no pulling, it just glides. Wow, look at that. Super pretty. And it really does magnify my eyelashes there. To the other side. That's really nice. I'll come in a little closer so you guys can see. And that's with mascara already on. I really like that. I'm gonna do a little more right there. I'm gonna bring my line down a little bit. I think on the other side I'm gonna do the same thing. Okay, very nice. And it dried really quickly, but it's really soft. I find the roller tip is a little bit stiffer, which is nice as well. I'm not saying neither one is better than the other, but that's kind of the difference. This one has a little bit more flexibility, a little more bend to it. But a beautiful color, and the black is really nice. So yeah, I really like this. I'm gonna put a little powder as my foundation is sort of setting. I do see that I've got quite a bit of dryness in here. And above my eyebrow, right here, there's quite a bit. The chin's fine. The cheeks don't look so good either. So I'll come in a little bit closer so you can see. I'm not sure with my lights up if you can, but you can sort of see some texture in there and some flaky skin. Same with this side. And right in here. So my whole nose looks really dry. And if I'm being truthfully honest, my forehead doesn't look so good either. You can sort of see the lines, and it looks all cracky. But that's okay. I'm going to put a smidge of powder on. So I'm going to take my little beauty blender again, my little bit of powder, just going to dip it in. I'm just going to cut the sides. I'm not going to put as much powder. I took less, but I'm still going to do that because if I were to wear this all day, I still would need some powder to set it. So I'll put a little bit on my chin. I'm going to put a little bit around my nose only because I did put concealer on top of the foundation, so they both need a little bit. And I'll put a little bit here. Like, I mean a little bit, because it already is starting to crack. That's too bad. Okay. And you know, I'm not going to leave it on very long. I just wanted something to set it. I'm looking for my little brush, and then I'm just going to wipe it off, actually. Take another one. Got a nice little fluffy one. I think this is from Morphe. Super cute. Again, I never powder under here, so it wouldn't matter what the product is. I still wouldn't powder under there. Do a final look. Okay, that's it. So that's with some powder. I'll do a quick little look over. So we're gonna go out for dinner tonight. And so I'm gonna do a full day wear test. It is It is currently 1:35 p.m. Yeah, so we're gonna go do dinner, and then when I get back, I'll see if I can do it in daylight. It's kind of dark here already. Like it's winter time now in Canada, so it's pretty gloomy today. So I may or may not be able to get some outside shots, but for sure when I get back, we'll do another review, and you can see how it looks by the end of the day. So yeah, I'll see you when we get back from dinner. Okay, so this is before we go out to dinner. I've got a little natural light left, so I thought I'd come in a little closer. And with my studio lights, it probably looked a little too bright. So I don't know if you guys can tell, but you can start to see my lines. Sorry, my cat's meowing. And it's starting to separate here around my nose area. But I still love the blush. I still love the eyeliner. Lip balm is still good. But yeah, if you can see, like right here, it's starting to crack. Yeah, but that's okay. So we're gonna see what it looks like probably like a good another 6-7 hours from now. So I'll see you guys. So we just got back from dinner and it is now 10:40 p.m. So I have had the makeup on for a little over 9 hours, which was a good wear test. And I thought we would just go straight into the review. We'll start with the foundation and the concealer. So the foundation is 1 ounce for $38 Canadian. Now in comparison, the Fenty line foundation is 1 fluid ounce. It's $42 Canadian. So relatively the same price. Too Faced, again, 1 ounce is $52. So I think it's a pretty reasonable range for the cost. Now for the color, I think for picking online and not being able to test it in Sephora, I think I did pretty good. It didn't oxidize through the day, so I'll just give you a little look here. So the color's pretty good. Now, I look pretty pale, but that's just me. The color is correct. I have no bronzer on my cheek, so the actual foundation looks very good. The wear time was really good. I still have quite a bit on. The color's very good. What I didn't like is that it's quite drying. So if you already have dry skin, I don't think that this is going to be the foundation for you. I don't know if it picks up on camera, but I've got quite a bit of dryness in here. I've quite a bit above my eyebrow, which was kind of weird. And my forehead, you can see the lines quite a bit. So personally, I think this is meant for more oily skin. So I would recommend it for someone with oily skin, but not for someone that has dry skin. The concealer, however, fantastic. I've been wearing it for the last few weeks now, and I think it's great. Even if you've got under eye lines, you've got some dryness, it still looks really good. And the price on the concealer is $25 for 0.25 ounces, which is pretty comparable. The Dior I wear is $45, but that's for 0.37 ounces. So honestly, a pretty good product and a pretty good price. The concealer does oxidize a little bit. So you remember I tried on the 130N, which was quite light. It doesn't look that light anymore. So you can go down a little bit in the shade range, and I think it would even out quite nicely. So highly recommend the... Okay, so then let's go on to the blush and the balm. And these were the minis because the full sizes were all sold out. So in the blush, it is 0.11 ounces of product, and the balm is 0.026 ounces of product. And it was $20 Canadian for the full kit. So we'll start with the blush. I still have it on, as you can see, and I have absolutely no bronzer underneath. So very good wearing time on the blush, and it's just super pretty. It's super light. It's a very minimal look. It's nothing that's going to come on too heavy. I think it's like an everyday blush that everyone can wear. So I highly recommend the blush. The consistency is very nice. It went on effortlessly. You could just use it with your fingers. You don't need an accessory or a tool to put it on with, so highly recommend. The balm, however, obviously it came off during dinner, so I put on a second layer so you guys can see. It's a pretty color. It's a nice consistency, but I found that it dried down. It feels more like a lipstick than it does a balm. A balm to me should be hydration, and it shouldn't have a tacky or a dry down feel, and I found that this did the longer I wore it. So it's not bad, but it's also not my favorite. So next let's go on to the liquid eyeliner. This was the pen, and then it actually does look like a little pen. So this I absolutely loved. As you can see, I still have it on. It's still under the eyelashes. It's a nice matte black, so there's no shine to it. Perfect for everyday wear, and it has worn a good 9 hours so far. Absolutely love it. The ballpoint pen is a little softer in a good way. It'll glide on very easily, and there'll be no pulling on the eye. So this is 0.036 ounces, and this is $25 Canadian. In comparison, the roller lash that I wore in my last video is 0.036 ounces, and this is $30 Canadian. Both excellent, excellent eyeliners. Yeah, so for $25, I don't think you can go wrong with this. So I thought I'd give you guys one last look at the makeup. I've had it on for about 9.5 hours, so I think it's worn very well. And yeah, if you have oilier skin, I think this foundation might be really nice for you. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you want to see more videos like this, please leave a comment down below, and don't forget to smash the like button. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!